Hello everyone, this is Blake, WorksDB71, and I'm back for a video highlighting a record shop that I want to let you guys know about. But first, I'll let you know what I'm playing in the background. And this, as you've noticed in my last 3 or 4 videos, I've been on a huge Farouk Z-Bay kick, and this continues that. And this is probably something that, unless you are a diehard Z-Bay collector, you probably wouldn't know about. But I want to let you know about it. So Dave Sequoia Flame, Van, Seco Funk. If you want to add to your Farouk Z-Bay collections, you need to pick up the Montreux Detroit collection. This is Volume 3, Motor City Modernist, and it has Farouk's Griot Galaxy band recorded. Let's see if you can see this. There's Farouk there, and Griot Galaxy at the time. This is some live recordings from the early 80s. This one is particular 1983. We're listening to Foster's now, but they also have Zyklon Dragon on here too. So that's what's on in the background. You can get this very cheaply, very much unlike the Griot Galaxy releases. I guess people just aren't aware. So get out on eBay or Discogs. You can pick this up pretty cheaply. I think I got this for 20 bucks. Great recording. So that's that. Now, so my wife Charity and my little pup Bella and I, we went on a little vacation this past weekend, Charlottesville, Virginia. And it's a place that I've wanted to go, mainly for the books. As you well know, I'm a big fan of books, and I have collected books for years, much longer than records. And I've always wanted to go to Charlottesville to check out the bookshops, and we finally went and had a great time. But to my surprise, we also found a fantastic record store, and essentially this is a video highlighting them. Melody Supreme. The owner, the guy who runs the place, is Gwen Berthy. It's probably pronounced Berthy. He's French, and also got a bag, a cool bag. I wanted to get a t-shirt, but he had run out of big boy t-shirts, so I settled with the bag, and hopefully he'll get some more. Go ahead and get some more t-shirts in, because I'd love to wear one of your shirts. Melody Supreme. So this is located in the downtown part of Charlottesville, and if any of you know anything about Charlottesville, they've got their downtown, Main Street downtown, kind of blocked off to traffic, and lots of boutique shops and bookstores and antiquarian bookstores and nice restaurants, and really nice place. Highly recommended if you want a little destination town to go to in the foothills of the Appalachians. So I just want to say a little bit about Melody Supreme. I'll see if I can find some photos and mix them in the video. I don't know how successful I'll be. But otherwise, you'll just have to see my mug and hear me talk about this place. So, the shop has been there since October 2010, and like I said, it's owned and run by a guy named Gwen. He's a French kid, and I'm going to guess he's in his upper 30s, lower 40s. Very nice, laid-back French fella, and I asked a couple of questions when I had thought about putting together this video, and he sent me some answers, so I'll read some of these off to you. I asked what is his specialties, and he says my specialties is good music, and then he goes on to say The only thing is that he only sells vinyl, and that's great. I like that. So the place is not cluttered. Oh, that's one other thing about this place. It's a really, really nice shop to walk into and browse around in, because you're not stumbling and stepping over everything in the world. It's, lots of nice room, and he doesn't have any junk in there. I mean, anything you look at is really, really decent stuff. But he says, and as I remember, he only has vinyl. He doesn't do CDs or cassettes or anything like that. But you can find everything from free jazz to classic rock, post-punk to folk, techno, house, and classical, both new and used. He does carry new product, and as well as really, really nice used material. Like I said, he is from France. I think born in Brittany, but he lived in Paris for 25 years before coming over to the United States. And when I asked, he did say that this was his very first record store. So he's doing it right out of the box. So again, Melody Supreme in Charlottesville, Virginia. Van, I imagine that's probably a 2-hour drive for you. If you like what I'm about to show you, you need to get there, because there's quite a bit more of this left. I ran out of money, so I could only pick up the must-haves. So I stumbled into this place. Really, I didn't go to Charlotte. We didn't go to Charlottesville to look for records, but we just kind of stumbled in on it. And my first day, I was just shocked. Oh my God, look at all this stuff. I couldn't decide what I wanted to pick up, because there was so much there. And so I just picked up several must-haves, and then made a plan with Charity. Can we come back tomorrow and let me spend some more time in here so I can pick out some stuff? So immediately I grabbed like 5 or 6 items, and must-haves, and then I left. Got a bunch of phone number, a bunch of time, when are you open information. Gwen wrote it down on the back of the card, and I said, okay, I'll see you. And so the very next day I came in, and we spent a good bit of time in there, probably an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, much to my wife's dismay, but she's a big trooper, so thank you, Charity. And Bella too. Bella was able to come into the shop, no problem. So I don't normally do this. I don't normally just flip a bunch of records and say, hey, here's what I got. But I'm going to this time. I haven't had a chance to listen to them. I have been trying to catch back up. But I wanted to show you, because I've gotten several people, Mike, Teddy, David, asking me, well, what did you get? I heard you went on to this record store. What did you get? So I'm just going to show you, and I won't be able to comment at all on this stuff. But I know it's supposed to be good stuff, as I've been learning and reading. So in no particular order, just in the stack, James Newton, Luella on Gramavision, on the Gramavision label. These are still in his sleeve, so I may have some trouble pulling this out. Abdullah Ibrahim, Dollar Brand, Zimbabwe, on the India label. That's one thing I noticed that Gwen had a very, very nice selection of releases from European labels, which is really, really cool, because as you know from my videos, I have nothing here in Charlotte that has anything like this, and that was one of the things I was saying to Gwen. I just don't see this here. Cecil Taylor Segments. This is on the Soul Note label. And one thing that caught my eye on this, Mike, through learning from you, Enrico and Tomas Stanko. So I know that you guys with Farouk and oh shoot, I can't remember the trumpeter's name. Gonzalez has put together a tribute to him. So anyway, Cecil Taylor Segments. A Keith Jarrett that I do not have. Fort Yawa. Um, whoop, on the Impulse label. Keith Jarrett, Jack DeJohnette, Gary Peacock changes on ECM. Yeah, I hit some Keith Jarrett jackpot here. Keith Jarrett, Jack DeJohnette. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Ruta and Dieta? I don't know. Another ECM release. Art Blakey, Smeg It, Jazz Messenger Service. This is on the Limelight label. Not even sure what that label looks like. Oh yeah, one of the things that I noticed very early when I walked into Melody Supreme is that Gwen has one of the top of the line DPI record cleaners. I'm talking, this thing looked fully automatic, not just the 16 box, but the big boy. And he says he cleans all of his used records. There are no surprises when you buy his used material. It's in really great shape. An original Herbie Mann at the Village Gate. I did not have this. I know this is relatively common, but in this shape, still in the shrink. This is on the blue and green label. Got that at a really nice price. James Blood Ulmer, Music Revelation Ensemble. Also with Ronald Shannon Jackson. Shout out there to you, Mr. Fatback Funk. And this is on the Moore's Music label. Again, another European label. Got some Yusef Lateef. This is on CTI with Art Farmer. Another Yusef Lateef, Hush and Thunder. This is on what label? Atlantic label. And an older Riverside. Take the label there. Yusef Lateef. Again, really nice shape. The cover is a little rough, but the vinyl inside is I would say EX Plus, almost near mint. Not quite near mint, but certainly listenable. So that was nice. Very happy to pick that up. Oh, a couple more Jarrett's. I did not have this, and this cover's pretty beat, but again, it's in great shape. Keith and Jan. Another Keith Jarrett record, Shades. One I haven't been able to pick up anywhere. Jan Garbarek and Bobo Stinson Quartet, Desiree. Love those ECMs. Just a few more here. Dollar Brand, African Piano, of course an import. This is on a label I don't think I have any of. Japo Records, West Germany. Yeah, this was one of those original, the first 5 that I bought, a must-have. As soon as I saw this, I didn't put that one back. Arthur Blythe. This might have been shown in the VC before. I'd never seen it. Lennox Avenue Breakdown. It's on Columbia. Author. A little bit of Lester Bowie. Avant Pop. Brass Fantasy. On the ECM label. And a couple more. Another Lester Bowie. Fast Last. This is on the Muse label. Let's see what that looks like. Muse Records. I may have a couple on this label. It's not very common, certainly not in Charlotte. Then I have a sticky here. He was listening to a reissue. George Arvanitas? Just look at it. Look that up on YouTube or wherever you listen to music. Apparently, this was a leader of a group that released a record in 1960 or 61, and it has been reissued. It was fantastic. So I took that name down, and I'm going to see if my local record shop can pick that up for me. If not, I'll be sending for Gwen to mail it down. And the last record I have here, Art Ensemble of Chicago, a Black Lion record, Freedom, running by Black Lion. And that's it. Again, anybody that's close to Charlottesville, you need to go by and stop there. I probably left at least this many that I would have picked up had I had more money, but I ran out, so I had to just pick, and a lot of these were just random picks because I just couldn't make up my mind. Hopefully there's some good stuff in here. So Van, if you got some time this weekend, you need to go see Gwen. He's got some great stuff, and I know you will enjoy it. I did look at just kind of flip through some of the other sections. I mean, he had some original release krautrock. I remember seeing some Amon Duel records in there, Gong records, original releases, and of course he has a lot of the represses, the reissues, and a lot of classic rock kind of stuff. You know, I just kind of flipped through just to see if there was anything that really caught my attention, but I had already blown my money on the jazz, so I didn't spend any time there. So that's what I got to say. Go see Gwen if you're anywhere near Charlottesville. If I lived within a couple of hours, I'd drive there just to see him, because it is well worth the drive. I'm talking to you, Van, and anybody else in the DC area. You really should give Gwen a shout out. Check him out and see what he has. I think you'll be very pleased. So that's it for now, and like I say, I'll try to get some images in this video. I'm not making any promises, but we'll see how it goes. So until next time, everyone, have a good day. Bye-bye.